Welcome to the weekly Roundup, Part 2. You've reached Talking with Dr. Terry, 180 Seconds to a Better You, message number 490, and I'm Dr. Terry Wurzbacher. Picking up from where we left off yesterday, Tim wanted to remind everyone that even if you're frustrated with your life as it is, remember that old saying, today is the first day of the rest of your life. You can start anew every day. Tom also shared one of his favorite affirmations. Divine love lives in me. I am good, worthy, and deserving of great health, wealth, and happiness. Debbie said she appreciated understanding how long the affirmation process works, and the rest of these processes too. You can't decide after 2 or so weeks that the affirmation isn't doing any good and stop it, saying the whole thing doesn't work. Tim commented that people usually don't want to admit something is their fault, and so they deflect the blame onto someone or something else. I don't believe this is a conscious effort. I believe it's taught or picked up as a protective mechanism, a part. Show me a child who never said, I didn't do it, he did, and I'll show you a perfect child. Aaron has an unusual method of determining how long my messages are. When he tosses his trash into the dumpster, I should be saying, have a diamond day. I don't care what you're doing when you listen. I'm just grateful that you are listening. Susan talked about how when you have an affirmation, accountability helps. I agree to a point. You have to be very careful with who you tell some of your goals. Even those who on the surface seem extremely supportive may not be wishing for your success deep down. Your vibration center will pick that up, but usually it won't pick it up consciously. You won't be aware. You just have a funny feeling. She also started the message with a joke about Episcopalians, and some part deep inside of me reacted to it defensively. The reaction didn't last long, but it made me wonder. If I hadn't stopped to wonder what Debbie said, where did this come from, it might have continued to fester. One dumb little joke. But I'm happy I recognized it was just a reaction. That's big progress for me, and you guys are having successes too, just from listening to all this stuff, even though you may not recognize them. Debbie had another great comment. She said, when something happens, we tend to replay the bad parts and the negative words rather than asking, what lesson is there in this, and how can I grow from it? Tom reminded us to assure ourselves that we are worthy. He also said that worry is like a rocking chair. It doesn't get you anywhere, but it sure will keep you busy. And Tim again mentioned that things always seem more drastic and horrendous as they're happening, whereas in a week or more later, they seem so much smaller. I believe that some of this is because we let our emotions get in the way and keep reactivating the 90-second cycle. But another part of it, I think, also is survival. When we face danger, and that's what this worry and anxiety seems to be at the moment, we have to get our binoculars out, look up close, and focus in order to find a way out of the danger. Have a diamond week, everybody.